recovering forward. Okay, that's a really good exercise to get the hand and eye coordination and also develop these very small muscle groups. Now, a few people have asked me about lunges. Lunges, different types of lunges. My first video, we spoke about an explosive lunge and we talk about an accelerated lunge. We also have what's called a sliding lunge. When you fence somebody, predominantly you want to be at lunge distance from them. That's the optimum distance to be from your opponent. Is if they were to do a direct attack with a lunge, that they could not hit your body. Probably hit your arm, but not your body. That's the optimum distance to be when you're fencing someone. Usually when you are fencing, in the first few seconds, both fencers are doing exactly the same thing. You're maintaining distance. You're trying to get a feel of your opponent's distance, particularly their lunge distance. Okay, so you'll see this game played out for the first minute or so, okay, or just before non-passivity, where fencers are trying to just gauge distance, see what the opponent is going to do. With our lunges, remember we spoke about an explosive lunge where it's quick, bang, back on guard, or the accelerated lunge where the hand starts to move slowly and then bang, we put the speed at the end. You have what's called a sliding lunge. Now the sliding lunge, Lara, if you can just stand over to the side, that's it, perfect. Now, you should only do this when your legs are really warmed up. The idea of the sliding lunge is, as the name implies, that you want to slide your left leg if you are right-handed. So your left leg, you slide it. So the idea being, if I'm fencing someone, they know that that's my standard lunge. Okay, it's quite long. They know this. They're comfortable at this range. If I'm fencing them, they should stay at the optimum distance outside of my very long lunge. So for me to get closer without taking an initial step, okay, so from here, what I do, when I place the power, normally when we lunge, we plant the back foot, the heel firmly into the ground, okay, and we explode, bang. You will see a lot of fencers, okay, when they lunge, they finish off like that, okay? Try not to get into that habit. The reason you shouldn't get into that habit is the power dissipates, not into the ground, it doesn't anchor you, it dissipates above the ground, okay? So if I plant my foot, my left foot firmly on the ground like a tree, and I explode, I have a powerful base. The power is going down into the ground. It's anchoring this left leg, okay? Now, with the sliding lunge, I don't want to place 100% power on the left leg. If I place 100% power on this leg, I'm not going to move this leg. So I want to place 80 or 90% of my power here. And how I do that, and there are different ways in which you do it,